It's lovely to see you all. I was thinking this morning we'll start standing, so come on up onto your feet for me, please. Okay? Now, if you need, be next to the wall or have a chair nearby in case you need it, just for a little bit of reassurance, stability. But the first thing we're going to do is just simply take the feet a little bit wider, about hip width. Okay? Now, hands on hips, and we're going to push the hips like this. Look, 1, 2, 3. Left side, 1, 2, 3. Simple. And again, 3 pushes on each side. And just being aware of how your back, how your hips feel, and even the knees. Lovely. Once more. Good. Okay, so now we're going to circle around. It's a really slow hula hoop. Round. Good. And round the other way. Just waking things up. There we are. Good. Now, can you take your feet a bit wider again? Okay, relax your arms down. We're going to twist round and then swing round. So we sort of let go and we let momentum take over. So just relax from your shoulders all the way down through your arms, through the elbows, your wrists, out through your fingers and thumbs. Allow the arms to sort of bash up against you. That's it. And then thinking about, can you see how my legs are? You know, I allow my opposite heel to leave the floor. So there's nothing resisting the knees or controlling the hips. So it's just a beautiful momentum. Good. Okay, let's come gently back to the middle here. Well done. And we're going to walk the feet in. Beautiful. Hands together. Now, when you're ready, can you take a slow, deep breath in as you reach up to the ceiling here with your arms? Good. Now breathe out, open the arms out and draw your shoulders down. Well done. Let's go again. Take a breath in, reach up. Oh, lovely. Breathe out. Draw those shoulders down. There. Can you feel that there? It's along the top of our shoulders. Might be coming down the sides of your neck. Good. Now, just gently lift the shoulders up. I'm not asking you to scrunch. Just let them rise up. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, just let them fall. Let go. Look like this. Let's do it 2 more times. Breathe in. Let them float up. Breathe out, let them fall. Oh, wonderful. And again, breathe in, up. Breathe out. Perfect. Roll out the shoulders. Good. So we're gradually working our way through the body, warming things up, getting things going. Now then, can you just draw your shoulders back a little bit and pull them down? So now maybe the stretch is across your chest, across your collarbones, in your shoulders, maybe around your neck. All right? We feel quite tall, very straight, quite regimented. Good posture. Now I'm going to ask you to slouch, okay? So you just slump. That's it. And what we can do now is soften the knees a little bit here, so it just takes some of that tension out. Lovely. Can you slowly roll down and fold in half? All right, now I'll do this sideways so you can see. There is going to be no rush. We can keep the knees soft. We're curving through the upper back. Head down. Slowly coming down. Now, you might find this is way too intense this morning, so put your hands on your knees. Let your arms take some of the weight off your back. But could you come all the way down? The beautiful thing about this stretch, if you can do it, is that it stretches in the back, but it runs all the way down through our legs. And please don't force it if you don't want to, okay? You could be here. You might find that's a much safer option. But could you hang down? Can you shake your head loose? Close your eyes, just relax your face, right? Shake out those shoulders. I've got my legs straight, but you might not have. You might have your knees bent. You might not be anywhere near the floor. You might just be hanging. And actually, hanging is a lot harder. Okay, so periodically put your hands on your knees if you need. If you're tantalisingly close to the floor, use your rolled hand towel. Right? And if you are touching the floor, touch lightly if you can. Wonderful. Take a breath in. This is good. Breathe out, bending your knees, and gently come down onto all fours. Perfect. I've got my hands in a fist, as you know. I prefer it that way, but you can have them down flat on your hands if you want to work a bit deeper in your wrists. Cat stretch. But what I'd like us to do, okay, what I've been doing in the Pilates this week or so is just sitting and working with the lower back, the tailbone. So instead of doing the cat stretch where we go all the way up, I'd like you to keep your upper and mid back fixed. So it's just the lower back. And then there's that lovely stretch across the lower back that we often, so many of us, feel tightness. Okay. Level out. And we're going to go again, just tucking under. It's like you've got a big tail and you're going to try and tuck it between the back of your thighs. And level out. Now let's do the full cat stretch, okay? So start with the tailbone. So you're aware of your stretch in your lower back. And now sort of drawing your tummy button up in towards your spine there, so scooping out. Now let's arch all the way up through the back and allow your head to hang down. You can have your eyes closed. You can relax with your jaw. Are you gripping with your teeth? Let go. Just stay here and breathe. I want you to focus on how this feels for your back. Can you see now that if we just go straight up into the cat stretch, how actually maybe the focus you can feel now is more mid-back and that there's not so much focus on the lower back. So that was why I just wanted to add in that breaking it down. Gently come to a flat back. How do you feel about dipping the lower back? How does that feel? Sticking your tailbone up. What if you lifted your head up here? You can feel it in your abdominal muscles. Good. Come to a flat back. Well done. Wagging of the dog tail. Hitching one hip up into your waist. Keeping your upper torso still for now. And over to the other side. There's that lower back again. All around the hips, all around the pelvis. Okay. Then this time, if we hitch the hip up into the waist, now you can draw your shoulder down as well. So we create that letter C shape with our spine. You see how it feels. Other side. Do the hip up and then draw the shoulder down. Beautiful. Coming back to the middle. Really good. We're going to do a puppy pose. So we're going to slide those arms away. Chest down, bottom up in the air. We're in the mid-back. Or upper back and shoulders. Can you feel that in your shoulders? Then prayer pose with the legs together. Dropping your head down. This one now is much more focused around the mid-back. It might be just pulling in your lower back in a gentle way, hopefully. Head down. Relax your jaw. Make sure you're not gripping with your teeth again. Don't even know we're doing it sometimes. And then knees out wide. And then we can get our chest right down. And then we can feel the stretch across our lower back. So some beautiful movements there for our body. Wonderful. When you feel ready, sitting yourself up. Looking really good. Well done. Sitting on your mat. However you're comfortable for a moment, please. All right. You can have your legs folded or open them out. You've got your hand towel, sit on it if you want to. Can you pull up straight? How are those knees? Are they bent or can you stretch them down? You choose, all right? Let's get right up onto our sitting bones if you can. Hey, if you're slouched, this is when sitting on the rolled hand towel. Getting the bottom up higher can help. Hands down by our sides. Let's flex those feet so toes up to the ceiling so calf muscles kick in. And then when you're ready, right arm goes up, breathe in. Oh, that's good. Breathe out, reach across. There. Oh, you know, it's really simple movements, but just giving ourselves time to be watching and seeing our body. Seeing it in these segments, how things work. So reach with this arm, you know, feel it here. Then it runs down the side of your torso and maybe it sits not just in the lower back but across the lower back. How does it feel for you? Let's come up. Let's try the other arm, okay? So reach up, breathe in, breathe out, reach across. Nice. Good, stay there. Perfect. Okay, so we've given them a bit of a stretch. Let's add in a bit more of a flow, okay? So we're going to go up, breathe in, breathe out, bend, reach across. But we're not going to stay, we're coming back up, breathe in, arm up, breathe out and across. Beautiful. Keep it going. Use your breathing so that it connects nicely with your body and calms your breathing down. Wonderful. May I have one more? Up and over. That's it. Into the middle. Well done. For those of you that really struggled with your legs, getting your back comfortable, well done for persevering and just keeping things moving. So we're now just going to put our hands behind the back of our knees and we can draw our legs in. Beautiful. Hands behind us on the floor. Take your legs out wider. We did this last week. We're going to drop down. Coming back up. Other side. Lovely. Okay. We're just waking up the body, moving around all the joints here. And so if you find there's something that you're really feeling the benefits from, and then I stop and move on to something else, you don't have to, all right? You stay with what's working well for you today. I always encourage this in my Pilates that we do. Is, you know, we're not all the same. Our bodies aren't the same from one day to the next with our energy, our strength. And so I'm always encouraging people to just listen to how you're feeling right at that present moment and what you need. That's your last one there. Beautiful. Okay, just walk your feet in. I've shuffled forwards, I don't know about you, so bring your bottom back. And then we're just going to grab hold of our legs and give ourselves a well-deserved, much-needed hug. So give yourself a squeeze. That's it, keep going. I'm starting to rock a little bit here from sort of one buttock to the other. It's more of a comfort thing, I think, than anything else. Can you feel that stretch maybe across your shoulder blades, running down your back? Well done. Oh, superstars. Okay, all right. When you feel ready, we're going to lay down on our backs and just do some nice stretch workout from there, okay? So when you're ready, down you come. You can bring your hat and towel with you. You might want it just behind the back of your head. Look like this. Sometimes it just feels really nice. It puts the neck in the right spot. but I'm not going to use it today. But you can. Arms spread out. Just let your knees sway. Very good. Okay. Now, what I'm thinking is, can you lower your knees down to your right side for me, please? Listen to how your body reacts to the positions that you move it into. How do your shoulders feel, your chest, if you bend and have your arms placed like this? Good. How would your body feel if you take your top leg across so that this top hip tips forwards? How do you feel about maybe straightening the leg, having it in the air or on the floor? Which one? There's a position here that's going to suit you best. Are you a bent knee person today? Straight leg? Down? You know, where is it? Where does that stretch connect for you? Okay, for me, I think I'm going to be here. But the lower leg, we can just walk that back. So it's more of a going straight down from the hip there. And what that does is it allows this top hip to drop down even further and wring us out like a towel, like a sponge. And at this point, it may be quite deep in multiple areas of your body, but you should still be breathing, not gripped teeth and sort of like a short, shallow breath. You should try to feel zen-like if you can. If you've got any numbness or pins and needles, it might be in your toes, might be in your fingers. Then again, just ease off. But that is really good, and you've held it for a good amount of time. So let's just come gently back. There we are. Just let your knees sway here. And we're going to drop down to the other side, okay? So breathe in. That's it. Breathe out. Lower your knees down. There we are. Hold it there. Notice what your body's telling you. You know, where can you feel it? Multiple areas. And you might be tighter on one side than you are on the other. Again, that's normal. That's okay. You might be aware of that. I've still got my arms bent from the last side. And if you're struggling with that, just open them out. Can you take your top leg across? Where does that stretch kick in best for you? There's no right or wrong whether you have the leg straight or bent, in the air or on the floor. It's your personal stretch. And then, like we did before, the lower leg, just walking it back onto the mat a bit more, if you want to be able to give you not just one twist, sort of ring of the sponge, but then that tighter one, just to get those last few drops out. And just stay there. You look great. Okay, again, just being aware of any numbness or pins and needles in your feet or in your fingers. And all you have to do is just ease off a little bit so that sensation goes. Well done. It's a really strong twist and stretch there through the lower body there, around the spine. Beautiful. And then when you feel ready, we're going to come back to the middle. All right, just let your knees sway. The back is sometimes, it's been in quite a deep stretch, so it just needs reassurance, just needs calming back down again. And what I was thinking is, could you, for me please, put your left foot on top of your right knee and open out the hip. That's it. Now this is going to be a bit tighter, okay? We're going to lower the legs down to the right side. We did this last week, I think, and we probably did it in one of our first sessions together. All right, come back up. Now, it's going to get a bit tighter when we drop down to the left side, so go slowly. You can use your arms if you want. You don't have to drop all the way down. There is much more of a twist going on there. If you've got your hand towel, when it's rolled like this, you could put it underneath your knee if you wanted to stop you going further than you wanted. Now to come out of this safely, we're just going to straighten the lower leg. There we are. And then we can just come over onto our bottom. It just takes that stretch out from here so we don't pull anything. Bend your legs. Let's do this again, but with the right foot on top of the left knee and opening out the hip. So a little bit of groin stretch there, which is good. Hopefully it's not upsetting your knee, but we're going to breathe in. We're going to come down. Oh, sorry, let's go off to the left side first, sorry. So we're going to go a bit easier there. Possibly. Depends, doesn't it, if it's your tight side or not. Careful when you're coming up. You can use your elbows. You can, a little bit of a push there through your arms to help. Breathe in. And we're going to breathe out, and we're going down to the right side. Just stay with that. We're nearly done. Oh, we are done. Gently coming back to the middle. Very good. Uncross and let your knees sway. Hey, can we just finish with a frog pose? Soles of the feet together, drop your knees out. And then arms behind. I know we've just gone over, but what I was thinking as well, look, if you've got your rolled hand towel, what about upping our game a little bit? Look. This is going to go in between shoulder blades, mid back, like that. So I haven't got my head on it. I'm going to drop my head back and do frog pose there. Oh, that's deeper. Really good for the posture. So we're into the upper back again. It's one of those kill or cure ones. You either like it or you don't. Some of us get really dizzy when we do this, so obviously don't worry about putting the towel there. Hey, well done. Stay here for as long as you wish, okay? But I'm just going to be bringing my one knee in so I can then roll over onto my side and sit myself up from here. Well done, everyone. It's lovely to see you. If send me a message, say hello, tell me where you are in the world. I love that when you tell me where you are. We have lots of people actually from America. It just blows my mind. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Let me know if you've got any problems. If there's stuff there that you want me to focus on more next week. Any questions, let me know. Otherwise, somebody's from New York. Yay! Otherwise, I will see you next week, if not sooner. Okay, so lots of love. Mwah. Have a great day and speak to you soon. Bye.